Greetings and welcome to my daily devotional for Monday the 30th of August. And our reading is from Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 36. For you have a need to endure so that having done the will of God, you should receive the promise. What is the primary motive of our life? What is the overriding focus of our outlook on life? We may have different answers to this, and our aims and objectives will change as we progress through life. However, the overriding motivation that we should have is to do the will of God. In yesterday's devotional, we saw that the Apostle Paul had to endure a lot of hardship. It was his overriding desire to do the will of God. He knew that God had called him to take the gospel message of Jesus to the Gentile world. This was God's will for him, and he was relentless in pursuing this. Perhaps it is very difficult for us to imagine what it was like for Paul as he suffered whippings, as he struggled to stay alive on the open sea after being shipwrecked. For each one of us, there will be situations that test our determination to always seek to do the will of God. Our part of the Lord's Prayer makes the request that our Father should deliver us from temptation. The Greek word for temptation can also be interpreted as testing. It is a request that we should have our times of testing and our times of endurance either cut short, or that our Father guide us away from such times. It is also good for us to be reminded that when we pray the Lord's Prayer, we make the request for His will to be done here on earth, just as it is in heaven. In this request is the primary objective of our life. Today, may His will be done in our thinking, in our speaking, and in our doing.